Guys. It has been officially confirmed that the priority at GNU is to stop AMK party. Gayton Mckenzie, I've got a video of Gayton Mckenzie. Now, recently there was a video of Rob Hersov where he said that he received a call from Gayton Mckenzie, and he says that the GNU has got about 3 priorities. Number one was to stop Jacob Zuma and the MK party. And I forgot the number 2. The number 3 one was growth. He says they are not even at number 2. They are still trying to make sure that they stop Jacob Zuma and MK party by all means necessary. I hope you heard that. So I'm going to have to play you that video. I will give you that video. So it is an official thing that the only reason GNU exists, it exists to stop the MK party. Now, people are, it's like this thing of saying an enemy of my enemy is now my enemy too. That is exactly what we are seeing here. An enemy of my enemy is my enemy. The country is deprived the opportunity to grow. The country is deprived the opportunity to expand simply because people want to stop Zuma. Do you see how greedy politicians are? They went on to campaign and came together after they are so obsessed about stopping Zuma than growing the economy of this country. And to show you that they are showing you a middle finger, when you see load shedding, crime, whatever you see, it's not their number one agenda. Gayton Mckenzie exposed that. Their number one agenda is as long as we stop Zuma. Guys, everybody, they will rather see this country collapsing as long as they stop Zuma and MK part. Do you see? I don't know if you see. Do you see how obsessed they are? They sacrifice the well-being of the country just so that they can stop MK part. And you think there's anything normal about that? For me, there's a definition of insanity. There's everything wrong with that. But before you come for me, listen to Gayton Mckenzie here.
I'm sitting there and I'm looking at ANC and TA attacking each other there. And EFF clapping and MK clapping. I'm like, look at this one. Once you decide you're part of something, you protect that thing. You know, I had a speech, let me tell you, my first speech in Parliament. I didn't read my first speech in Parliament because the leader of our GNU was under attack. They attacked President Cyril Ramaphosa. So I left my speech and I defended because that's how I know you should be doing. You should defend your side when your side is under attack. You can't be going on there trying to sound intellectual, but your side is under attack. So I'm saying to you, if we don't stop, as the GNU, Zuma is coming back, you will say President Zuma in 2029 if the GNU don't stop him. And that's, the problem with South African subjects, you take decisions with your feelings. If you don't like somebody, then that person can never be right in your eyes. I don't like Malema, but I'm telling you what's going to happen. I said to you with Zuma must be stopped. And he's a very calculated man. He's politically one of the smartest people you'll ever meet in your life. I don't think you'll meet somebody smarter politically than Zuma. And he takes his time. And he's healthy. People say Zuma's old. That man is jumping across the stages. So I'm saying that we need to stop him. But us fighting and attacking each other is not going to stop him. We're playing into his hands. Zuma is the threat for the GNU in 2029. So the GNU must now get together, regroup again, as always, and we must go and make sure that we stop President Zuma. Everybody, I believe in this GNU. I'm probably the one person that asks all of, no, come join the progressive force, the progressive caucus. I will never join the progressive caucus. I'm happy in the GNU.
Now that you're done, I'm going to give you a video by Rob Hersov But for a moment, I want you to think about this. I want you to dissect this. I want you to digest this. Just for a moment, I want you to digest this. An entire country is deprived its growth because leaders are obsessed with Zuma. I think if there was a time for one to join a political party, for me, I will join Zuma. If I wanted to make a decision to join a political party, for me, right now, I will join Zuma, MK party. Why? Because I have to ask myself a question. Why all these political parties are obsessed about stopping him? That alone makes me think, I think if I were to join, that's the party that I will join. Because clearly, that party is more dangerous. And if you want to certify this thing that the party is dangerous, it's not going to come from me. It's not going to come from MK Party, but it's going to come from the enemies of MK Party that says, these people are dangerous. They are a real threat. Okay. You think all of that is a joke? Probably. Before you conclude that is a joke, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. There's something about MK Party. There's something about Jacob Zuma. There's something about Floyd that we don't know. Maybe now it makes a lot of sense why there was a campaign to divide the MK Party. They isolated Floyd. The moment they realized that strategy wasn't working, because I ask you guys, like, people were out there on podcast to speak about Floyd making decisions, Floyd taking decisions, and I ask you a question. I said, "Nyani, Floyd this, Floyd that." There's just one thing that doesn't make sense to me, and I said, where does Floyd get all this authority? He takes account of organization, he makes decisions, he fires people. And I said, wait. So Floyd is doing all of these things. They said, yeah. And I said, oh. So what is Zuma? He's not powerful anymore. He doesn't make decisions anymore. And I said, where did you see a Secretary General doing what Floyd is doing? The high command is not inexistent. I told you that this is insanity. I will never believe what we are saying. But listening to these people, it makes sense that was a propaganda. People were bribed to say anything evil about Floyd. Rob Hersov said it here.
And let me tell you right now, they are the threat. Forget Julius Malema. Forget everything else. Forget the destructive and useless and socialist ANC. MK will destroy us all. They will destroy our economy overnight. And they've got in there some competent enemies of ours. Floyd Shavambu. He knows what he's doing and he's pulling it together. And Jacob Zuma, everybody thinks, oh, he's an old man, he's going to die at some point. Have you seen him run up a stage and jump onto the podium? He's in terrifyingly good shape. And he is going to last a lot longer than any of us want. So MK are going to get their act together. Tell it like it is. MK are going to get their act together. They are a credible, serious, and dangerous threat to this country. And I asked Gayton Mckenzie, well, actually, he called me and he said, you actually caught all of us in the GNU napping because you said not a single person in the GNU's ever used the words, 2 words, economic growth. Not one of you said economic growth. What the hell are you doing in the GNU? Gayton said, you're right. He said, we have 3 priorities. 1, keep MK out. 2, safety and security. 3, economic growth. And we haven't got to number 2 and 3 yet. All they're trying to do is keep it together and keep MK out.
So, do you see that after they failed, there was a campaign on social media. Floyd, anything bad, Floyd is about to resign. Floyd this, Floyd that, Floyd this, Floyd that. Now we know the reason that happened. It is because they wanted Floyd to leave MK Party. They wanted to sow distrust. The moment they saw that that did not work, they found Tutuzile Zuma. And I think she probably realized later that, she realized later that, nah, man, I've succumbed to the pressure from my enemies, from our enemies. So, if the priority of the GNU was to stop these people, and there's a video by Rob Hersov speaking about how Ramaphosa lost a vote and they bought those things for him. Do you still remember that? It shows that money has never been a problem. And I said it in the other video, that these same people that we are dealing with here are the very same people who, I want to say this, are the very same people. Let's leave this one. The trajectory of this thought will land me into something. Let me not go there. Jablan Kumalo has a problem. In his problem with MK Party, he says, he's asked questions. Jablan, where did you suddenly get this money? He couldn't answer that question. He bought a house, a car, an expensive car, around 2 million, and another car, 1 million. All of them at the same time. If I'm not mistaken, it was cash. He bought a house in Mhlanga. He bought another house. All of those things is happening all at once. Jablan, where did you get this money? MK Party said they asked him, and he couldn't answer that question. And I'm saying to you guys, we then saw Tutuzile Zuma saying the things that she said about MK Party. We saw the campaign about Floyd Shivambo. We are seeing things, Richmond. Did you see the stance that ANC pulled there? Guys, I'm saying it is about time when you vote next time. Consider these things. Their existence was never about to, their number one agenda on their table was never about to advance your interest, was all about advancing their interest. They've exposed themselves, and therefore, come the next year's elections, general elections, punish them. Show them that they don't represent your interest. So why will you vote for them? Let's leave it here. Till the next video, good people, please take care.